We are back here on Girl Talk, and I am here with Will Floyd, and I am very excited to be at the Honda dealership here in beautiful Bluffton. I feel like I spend a good deal of my time here because I have been taught to be a conscientious Honda owner, and you guys do the best when it comes to new cars and service. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for those kind words, Debbie. Glad to be here with you.
Well, I had to laugh because the guys are all out here going, okay, we're ready to roll, because we've been talking. There's so much going on. Talk to us a little bit about all the exciting things that you have here at Honda.
Well, as far as the Honda brand is concerned, we've got the brand new 2016 Pilot, which is right behind us.
Exactly. He's been educating me on that
all
one.
new redesign. A lot of people love it. We can't keep them in stock, actually. The trick is getting one. I've got a new HRV, which HRV is, I didn't talk about that, but it's a little bit smaller than a CRV. It's actually the size of the original CRV, so a lot of people are into that. Again, hard product to get, but HRV is doing very well for us. The Accord is redesigned for 2016, and actually the 2016 Civic, which is a total redesign, which will be out within the next month, so looking forward to that as well.
All right, let's bring the focus back to the Pilot right now. Because I told you I can't kill mine. It's got 250,000 plus minus miles, and it runs as well today as it did. But in looking at this,
well, it's got a great look to it. The older Pilot was a little old-fashioned SUV look to it. Although a lot of people love that. A lot of people love that truck look, and we still have people that are a little cautious of the new design. The newer design is more fits in the Honda family now. It's right between the CRV and the Odyssey. We find a lot of buyers at the CRV. I've outgrown the CRV, are now ready for a third row seat. And the SUV, and a lot of Odyssey buyers who are typical minivan drivers with the families.
Right, I was just
don't necessarily want to call themselves a minivan family yet.
That is such a guy with four kids. Those are my kids. My son's like, oh no.
He would love the Pilot. The room in the Pilot, full third row seating. There's a lot of cargo area front and back, but it does not have the sliding doors like the Odyssey.
See, I got to tell you, I'm an Odyssey lover. That thing with kids, I mean, you just go like, close the door and it just closes.
That's right, absolutely.
Honda has always had a reputation of being a car for longevity, a car that is very stylized, but again, is more classic.
They are. They're not quick to redesign, so the cars don't look as dated. They do last forever. Matter of fact, I have a 17-year-old son. I just bought him his first car, which is a 1999 Accord EX, 150,000 miles on it. Minor maintenance I need to do on this like new. You know, those cars like yours, as long as you keep the maintenance, they will run literally for as long as you want to keep forever, or for as long as you want to keep the product. Which could be a bad thing for new car sales, but it's actually a good thing because the name speaks for itself.
Well, and I think you're exactly right. Let me ask you a question. What can you expect from a car today as far as longevity? Is it really a matter of just maintaining?
It is, with a good brand, and Honda's right there at the top of the board, but there are many others. A lot of manufacturers now are doing a great job, whereas 10 years ago, a car with 100,000 miles on it, you really didn't want to touch it. But now we're seeing trade-ins with 80,000, 120,000 miles on them that have a lot of life left in them, especially if they've been maintained, with the basic maintenance, with your oil and filter, tires, brakes, things like that. But cars anymore, it's up to the individual how long they want to keep it on the road.
Now, I'm an interior designer, so I'm kind of into that piece of the whole car. Can you talk to me about design, what it looks like, colors that are real popular, interiors, what I'm seeing there?
Absolutely. As far as starting with the exterior colors, Honda does a great job with their blues and their reds, which you're always going to find your blacks, whites, and silvers in any brand are going to sell very well. But with your blues and your reds, Honda does a great job with they're very bold, very vivid, but they're not too flashy. No, not at all. We've had many people that said any color but blue, and they see the 3 different shades of blue that Honda has to offer. They say, "Oh man, I love it."
Right.
I mean, as a matter of fact, there's one behind you. I don't know if you can see it.
Well, that's the blue, and isn't that considered a navy blue?
And that is also, matter of fact, there's 2 great examples of the blue, and that blue Pilot, that is done very well for us. And as far as the interiors go, obviously, option of either the cloth or the leather. Cloth has come a long way. Not only the way it looks, the way it feels, but even design the patterns in the cloth itself.
And from a maintenance point of view, is there one that's easier? Or?
Not really. There's pros and cons to both. Some people would rather, leather will spoil you. You know, if you once you've sat in leather seats, and actually anymore talking about the quality of the cars, the older the leather gets, the more supple it becomes and the more it fits you literally like a glove.
You are good. I tell you what, you got the word.
Exactly.
I like to call it character. That's what my car has now.
It does.
Character.
Yeah, exactly. And you will get that character.
How often do you need to maintain a car these days? I mean, is there kind of a general rule of thumb?
Yeah, generally, if it has synthetic oil, about 7,000 miles or once a year. Anymore, we see cars that need maintenance more for the time's sake than they do for the miles.
For the time's sake, okay.
Meaning that previously, when you went to a traditional oil, every 3,500 miles, you know, which a typical driver is 12 to 15,000 miles a year. So you're in a couple of times a year doing oil and maintenance. But anymore with synthetic oil, they will come in once a year just for the checkup and do the oil and filter. But,
I know we've only got about 30 seconds, but I always have my maintenance done at Honda. What is the advantage of doing that as opposed to just going anywhere?
Glad you asked, because there are many advantages coming to your Honda dealer.
Donuts, coffee, you can sit and wait. It's fast, you don't have to make an appointment. What else you got?
Exactly, and hopefully a comfortable atmosphere to sit in. You can look at the new products, but also you have certified Honda technicians, and they know what to look for. Meaning they know when something is, you might need it down the road as the car gets older, especially in your case with the miles on your vehicle. They can tell you, hey, Debbie, here's what you need now, here's what you might need, in 6 months. So.
Will, you've been great. This is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us. We want to thank all of you for joining us this week on Girl Talk. Have a wonderful one.